In this video, I will not only show you the 5 everyday bags that I have in my collection, but I will give you the super simple criteria to follow to pick out the 5 perfect everyday bags for you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Lula LV. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I have to give a special shout out to everyone who came to me through my last video on Louis Vuitton new releases. This video right here, I got a ton of new subscribers from that video. You guys all gave a huge thumbs up to that video, and I owe you a big thank you for that. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I really hope you enjoy my videos. The next video I'm putting out after this will actually be on Louis Vuitton new releases. Again, there's a lot of women's stuff coming out in February, so stay tuned for that. But in today's video, I'm actually doing a tag. This was started by Luxe Purse Love, and I was tagged by 2 beautiful creators, Glam Luxe by Kayla, as well as Dial M Style. They have phenomenal channels, so if you don't already follow them, I will link to both of their channels below. The topic of this tag is 5 everyday bags. You only need 5 bags. An everyday bag for your day-to-day life, a work bag, a rainy day bag, a date night / special occasion bag, and a vacation bag. So that's 5 bags. I'm going to show you the 5 I have. However, my 5 might not be the same as your 5 because we could have totally different lifestyles. So I will give you the very super simple criteria you can follow to figure out the 5 best bags for you to suit your lifestyle. Number 1 is the everyday bag, and for me, that's the Coach Cassie. However, this is unfortunately discontinued, but 2 other options are the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. It is quite pricey though. It's over $2,000, but it's exactly the same style as the Coach Cassie. Coach does also have the Coach Cassie 19, which is a slightly smaller version of this bag. So this is one of my everyday bags. Another option is a bucket style bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe in the MM size, which is the larger size. This does also come in a smaller size as well. So the criteria I use for my everyday bag is number 1, the size. You have to make sure your everyday bag is large enough that it will fit everything you carry with you. You don't have to pare it down to just the essentials, but everything you like to bring with you should fit inside your bag. You shouldn't have to play Tetris or take one item out to reach another item below it. Everything should fit comfortably in the bag and have its own place in your bag. So it has to be large enough to accommodate that, but also small enough that all of your things aren't floating around and you have to dig inside this big bottomless pit to find what you need, because that is also very inconvenient. So it has to be not too big, not too small, just the right size for you that everything fits and has its place. The second most important criteria for an everyday bag is that you can wear it multiple ways. Both of these bags have a long strap, so you can wear it crossbody. Both straps are adjustable, so you could wear it as a shoulder bag, crossbody bag, and they both have a top handle option. This is how it looks on the Neo Noe. There's a top handle and an adjustable strap. This is a shoulder length, and it can also adjust to a longer crossbody length. So for your everyday bag, you want versatility. You can carry it as a top handle. If you need to be hands-free, you can be hands-free. Those are the criteria for your everyday bag. The next everyday bag is a work bag. For the work bag, I'm going to suggest a tote because I'm assuming for a work bag that you are carrying a laptop or other materials. to your job. If you're not, then honestly, instead of a dedicated work bag, you can just use one of your everyday bags that we talked about in the last section. So you don't need a dedicated work bag if you don't carry a lot to work with you. But assuming you do, the bag I personally recommend, and this was my work bag when I was working in an office. I currently am fortunate enough to work from home, but I use this bag every day for years. It's the Tory Burch tote. I believe this is called the Everly tote, but I do need to look it up, so I will link to it below. I purchased this a few years ago from Nordstrom, and I'll tell you exactly why this is a great work tote. The organization inside. So here you can see a large section in the back, plus another large section in the front, and a zip compartment in the middle. And it's just a very large zip compartment that goes across the entire interior of the bag. And there's a zip pocket in one compartment. The other compartment has a slip pocket. So what I would do for work is the one large compartment would have all of my work items. It would have my laptop, my notebook. So one side would be work items, the other side would be my personal items, and then the middle compartment I would use to store my phone and my wallet, basically things that you wouldn't want sitting out with people walking by your bag in the office. So I would recommend something like this where you can carry all of your personal items and work items together in one bag, but keep them separated and organized. I do also like that there's a zip compartment to conceal some items like your phone or your wallet that you wouldn't want sitting out in an office. The next category of bag is a rainy day bag. And like Michelle said on her channel, Dial M Style, just don't wear your nice bags out on rainy days. Wear something that you don't mind getting wet. Don't wear your most expensive designer luxury bags on a rainy day unless you have to, maybe if it's for a special occasion. But for a rainy day bag, for me, it all comes down to the material. That's what you want to look for. The first material that's great for rainy days is nylon. This is from the Longchamp Le Pliage line. Nylon is great for a rainy day. It can get wet and it's fine. You won't ruin your bag. These are also not waterproof, but they are water resistant. So your items inside your bag will not get soaking wet unless you're in a torrential downpour. So this is a really great option for a rainy day bag. And again, in the Le Pliage line, you can find small bags, large bags, tote bags, shoulder bags, backpacks. Anything that's in nylon is a great option. The other material I like for a rainy day, if you're looking for more of a luxury designer option, is the Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene. I have two bags here in Damier Ebene. This is the Alma in the PM size, and this is the Speedy Bandolier 30. These make great options for a rainy day, and not just these specific bags, but whatever style you like in this canvas print. This is a coated canvas, so it is water resistant. Water will not ruin this canvas, and this leather that goes with this print is a treated leather. So again, this can get wet and it will not get ruined. I've used both of these bags in the rain and they have been perfectly fine. Although, like Michelle said, if it's a torrential downpour, just don't wear your nice bags out in the rain. But if it's just drizzling or misting and you really need to wear a nice bag for whatever reason, I would recommend a Louis Vuitton bag in Damier Ebene. Next, we have the date night / special occasion bag, and these tend to be these smaller, fun color, fun size bags. My personal date night bags are the Felicie Pochette. This is in the red scarlet empreinte leather, and the Louis Vuitton Alma in the BB size. This is a special edition in Damier Azur. I like these for date night because they're small, but they're not specifically date night only. They are pretty versatile. So for me, I've been married to my husband for 7, almost 8 years. We've been together for a lot longer than that. We have 2 small kids, so our date nights are not very exciting. We just want to go out anywhere where there's no kids. We don't care. We don't do anything fancy. So my date night bags aren't fancy, sequined, bejeweled, fun little things. You know, mostly we're just going out to a restaurant to have dinner. So I like a bag that can be dressed up for a date night as well as dressed down for during the day. This I would wear for date night in the spring, summer, and the Felicie pochette I would wear for date night in the fall, winter. I love this red because you can dress it up and this looks gorgeous if you have to go to a wedding or an event. Plus, you can also dress this down. I've worn this Felicie pochette in red with a sweatshirt and jeans, and it's looked just fine. And again, this is super versatile because you can wear it as a clutch. It also comes with a crossbody length chain, so you can attach the chain. You can use it crossbody, you can use it as a clutch. It also comes with 2 removable inserts. So this is really great. My options would be a wallet on chain or another small bag like the Alma BB. And for me, because I'm married, I don't need to dress up with a fancy bag. My husband already knows what all my bags look like and he could care less. So I like to look for something that can be worn day to night for a date night bag. The final category of bag is a vacation bag. For vacation, I personally would recommend, and what I like to do is bring one of my date night bags plus a lightweight tote. Keyword is lightweight. So you don't necessarily want to use a tote like the Tory Burch that I showed you in the work bag segment because that would be really heavy. When you're on vacation or traveling, a lot of times you're walking around a lot, so you don't really want a heavy tote. A nice lightweight option that I like is the Neverfull. I know that the Neverfull can be a bit of a polarizing bag. It's been around a long time. A lot of people say it's overdone, but what I love about this is it's really lightweight. It's worry-free. You can fit everything you need in it, and if you don't particularly like the Neverfull, any other tote will do. So this is great to fit everything you need in it. And then to go with the travel tote, I like to bring one of the small date night bags. So when we're not out traveling for the day, say we're just going to dinner, I can just bring one of my small date night bags with me. A walk like the Felicie pochette, a wallet on chain, is a great option because it doubles as your wallet. You can just throw it in your tote when you're traveling. And then when you're just going out for dinner, you can pull this out and all you need is your wallet on chain. So these are the options and what I would personally recommend for a vacation bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I want to give a shout out to Kayla from Glam Luxe by Kayla, as well as Michelle from Dial M Style. Both of you lovely ladies, thank you so much for tagging me to do this video, and shout out to Luxe Purse Love for starting this tag. Again, I will link to everyone's channel below. Comment and let me know what you think of these choices and this criteria. Was that helpful? And what are your 5 everyday bags? What do you recommend? If you enjoyed this video, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It's a really simple thing that takes 1 second to do, but it is a major help. The next one I will be putting out this week on Friday will be new releases at Louis Vuitton. More women's items coming out in February. There's a lot to go over, so please do join me in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.